Welcome to Science View, where we look at the latest innovations in Japanese science and technology. I'm your host, Tomoko Tina Kimura. And speaking of Japanese innovations, later in the program, we'll meet the creator of a new dental instrument. In root canal procedures, the pulp content must be removed from the tooth. But the curved and twisting shapes of the roots can make scraping up the pulp a time-consuming and labor-intensive procedure. Today's featured innovator has a solution. His new device automates the laborious scraping action, making the pulp removal process much faster. The prototypes worked okay, but tended to shake too much. Through experiments, he managed to fix the shaking problem and bring the finished product to market. He'll share his insights about craftsmanship. Now, takumi is a Japanese word meaning craftsman or artisan. This next video brings us a profile of a Japanese takumi.
This patient is undergoing a root canal procedure. The procedure requires problematic tissue deep within the tooth to be removed. Today we'll meet a takumi who's redesigned a dental instrument. It makes root canal procedures shorter. In the Edogawa ward of Tokyo, Dr. Kazuyoshi Suzuki represents a medical startup company. He's also a working dentist. His redesigned instrument has gained the attention of the dental industry.
歯の根管治療の機械です。
The roots of a tooth are long canals filled with pulp, the so-called nerves of the tooth. In a root canal procedure, the pulp is extracted from the roots of a severely decayed tooth and replaced with a filling material. A small metallic file is used for the extraction. The shape of the tip is designed to remove the pulp when moved up and down. The root canals can be cramped spaces less than 1 millimeter across. Unlike the roots of a tree, root canal shapes vary from person to person. This is a reenactment of a root canal treatment with a model tooth. The file is typically held by hand and manipulated to scrape out all the pulp. The procedure can take up to several hours for each tooth. Suzuki's innovation automates the scraping action.
今までのファイルというのをここに差し込んで押せばこれが上下に動くとこういう感じで実際の時にはもっと早くでそうすると1分間に5000回ぐらい上下に動きますのでマックス13000回ですので今まで手で1分間に50回ぐらいして100倍ぐらいの速度でできるので患者さんにとっても3分ぐらいで治療が全部終わるということです。
Let's see how it works. The tip has a cam-type design that converts rotary motion in the shaft into up and down linear motion in the piston. But this fairly simple design caused a lot of problems during development.
往復運動をするときにある特定の回転数で共振が起きることがいろんな先生から指摘がありました。
This is an early prototype. The device is turned on. Watch the tip of the file. Can you see the side-to-side shaking? The tip sometimes shakes more than 1 millimeter side to side. This makes it impractical for root canal work. So Suzuki thought about it and came up with a way to limit the shaking. One issue was the shape of the groove in the piston body. In the prototype, this groove was shallow, and the peg on the rotating crank would strike the ends of the groove, causing large vibrations. Suzuki deepened this groove to prevent the peg from striking the ends. This limited the vibrations induced by rotating the piston mechanism. Another issue was these holes in the piston. As the piston moves up and down inside the surrounding cylinder, it creates friction. This friction was another source of unwanted shaking. Adding these holes reduced the amount of surface area that comes in contact, and thereby the friction.
かなりいろんな形の穴を開けてみて、で一番その振動が減るところを見つけたというのが実際です。
With these two considerable development difficulties resolved, the stable piston action device was ready. Without the shaking, when viewed from above, it looks like it's not moving. But when viewed from the side, we can see it's moving rapidly up and down. In use, this device makes treatment times significantly shorter and easier on both doctors and patients. What does craftsmanship mean to Dr. Suzuki?
患者さんにとって楽なこと、それから歯医者にとって楽なことを、両方いいとこ取りをするというのがものづくりですね。それによってさらに歯医者が希望が生まれる、それから患者さんも来やすくなるというのがものづくりの原点だと思います。
You know, I think every patient would be happy about shorter treatment time at the dentist, including myself. I appreciate the Takumi's hard work. That's all for today's Science View. Thank you all very much for watching, and I hope to see you again next time.